Dr. Lapook joins us on set now for more. So, John, there has been a lot of debate about the safety of e-cigarettes. Are they safe? Are they safer than regular cigarettes?
Well, they're probably cigarette for cigarette, e-cigarette compared to a regular cigarette safer. I mean, if you're 25 years old and you're smoking a pack a day and you've tried everything you can, you cannot stop. That's reasonable to try nicotine replacement. I mean, there already is a patch that's approved, and I guess in that person, you'd have to say there's no tar in e-cigarettes, and tar is what's known to cause cancer, a big factor in it with regular cigarettes. But what the FDA is saying is, especially in kids, and that's a group that these companies have definitely been marketing towards, there's so many unknowns. I mean, there's the effect of nicotine on the developing brain. It's addictive. There may be other effects that we don't know. And there's concern that even though, e-cigarette use in high school students is just soaring, regular cigarette use has gone down. And there's a question about whether they're related, but what the FDA is saying is, why even start in the first place?
I want to go back to something you said. What about the effectiveness in trying to quit smoking? If you're using an e-cigarette, can this actually be helpful for someone?
The result, I have gone over that like crazy, including hours that I was spending last night going over this literature. It's really kind of mixed. Some studies suggest there may be an effect. It's not a huge effect, but then nothing is hugely effective. So, what they're saying in England and Great Britain is they're saying, in some people it may be an effective way to help stop smoking. But what the FDA is concerned is, fine, in people who are addicted to cigarettes, maybe that's reasonable, but why start when you're 12, 13, 14, and you have these manufacturers who are saying, well, we're not really marketing to kids, but there are flavors in bubblegum flavored and grape and purple and cherry and all of these. I remember a couple of years ago we interviewed a high school student and she said, the reason why I started was the flavoring.
So these rules really seem to be targeting that.
I think what they're trying to say is, it used to be the wild, wild west. In fact, an official used that term from the FDA. The Wild Wild West, and they want to get control over it in the way that they have control over cigarettes for all these years. And they're not saying they know the answers. They want to do a lot of studies. They want to figure out what exactly is the effect of e-cigarettes on the population. Is it potentially helpful in some segments of the population or people who are using cigarettes very heavily? They just don't know. And right now they don't have the power to do anything about regulating it, and now they finally do.
Well, e-cigarettes have been around for years. So some people are asking, why did it take so long for the FDA to come out with these rules?
The FDA has said for years that it wants control over this, but that's the way the government works. They said, we believe we have the right to regulate this, and then they put it out for public comment. That took a couple of years, and now that finally came back, and finally they're saying today, you know what, we got this.
All right, Dr. Jon Lapook, thanks so much.